Question number 4, it says the amount of money that you feel a home energy makeover package would save your family every month. A, 100 plus, B, 75 to 99, C, 50 to 74. Well, how much is this stuff actually going to save you on your power bill, Matt? Well, you have a $250 power bill. If you do the SDHW, we calculated that cost. I mean, normally it's 30%, which would be $75, but we looked at the actual water heater. Yours is around like $65, right? So that represents, maybe 27% of your bill here. So now you don't have a $250 power bill anymore, do you, Matt? Now you got a $185 bill. Now let's say that you do the Superior Attic Shield. Well, that saves 20%. But not 20% at $250, 20% at $185, right? Which is going to be another $37. So now you don't even have a $185 bill, do you? Now you got a $148 bill. Now let's say that you do the blown-in insulation. That saves 10%, but not 10% of $250 or $185, but $148, right? So it's going to be $14.80, another $15 a month. Now let's say that you do the, now you have a $133 bill. Now let's say that you do the solar attic fan. Well, whenever you do reflective insulation, that includes a solar attic fan, right? So the 20% you get from the barrier, that includes the savings that you get from the attic fan as well, right? So that's not the savings from that isn't calculable. Does that make sense to you, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So what are we looking at here? We're looking at 65 plus 15, that's $80, plus 37, we're looking at you saving $117 per month on the power bill. You follow me so far, Matt? Okay, perfect. So if we go 117 and we divide that by a $250 power bill, that means we just cut your power bill by 47%. Does that make sense, Matt?
It does.
47%. Okay, perfect. So go ahead and fill this out for me. Go ahead and fill this homeowner's reaction report out for me, Matt. I'll actually fill this top portion out for you, Matt and Joan. It was Sanchez, right?
Sanchez, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. And it said polling on the thing. I guess you changed your name though.
Took hers.
Oh, you took hers. Okay.
Puerto Rican thing.
All right. So 1386. What was it? Chipper.
Canterbury with 2 R's.
Oh, Canterbury. Chipper Canterbury. All right, and this is 32874. All right, folks, go ahead and fill this out for me. Again, question number 6, it says, what features appeal to you the most? What do you like best about what I showed you today? Reducing your own carbon footprint, reducing emissions, saving the planet, increasing the value of your home, return on investment, making your home more comfortable. Maybe it's just sticking it to the power company, right, Matt? Whatever y'all like best, go ahead and write those things down here. Separate place for Miss, separate place for Mr. Then sign it and date it. While you're doing that, I'm going to get cleaned up a little bit. Okay, let's see what we got here. Question number 1. After reviewing the energy evaluation, I feel the saving energy is, you both put very important. Is that true, Joan? I mean, you really think saving energy is very important?
I did.
Matt, you as well?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. United States dependency on foreign oil should be an immediate concern. I got to agree with you. It's extremely important, right? We can't keep shipping our money to foreign countries. The amount of money you feel a home energy makeover package would save your family every month was A, 100 plus, B, 75 to 99, C, 50 to 74. You both put A, 100 plus. It was actually, what was it again, Matt? $117? You know, by doing the gold package. Did you see how you'd save $117 a month by doing all this stuff to the home?
I see it.
Okay, perfect. And you like saving money, you like saving the planet. Hey guys, like I told you, this is my report code, so I really appreciate it. Okay. Now, earlier I was telling you about a program that we have available. We call it our word of mouth program or our special advertising bonus plan. And that's the program that I'm going to show you now. But before I do, there's a couple of things you have to do to be eligible for this program. See, Matt, Joan, we used to spend millions and millions and millions of dollars on advertising. In fact, we still do. You know, things like Redbook, Good Housekeeping, newspaper ads, radio ads. But not a lot of people called. You know, so the owners sat down, you know, a few years ago and they said, you know, what is the best form of advertisement? Do Do you know what the best form of advertisement is, Matt?
TV?
Believe it or not, it's word of mouth, right? Word of mouth advertisement, people talking, right? It's kind of like, I'm sure this has happened to you before. You're out on the roadway and you get a little bit hungry, right? And you pull into a sandwich place you've never been before. You know, maybe it's called Paul's Deli, right, or whatever. And you go in there and they've got amazing sandwiches, fresh bread, fresh cheeses, right, really amazing meats. And you swear that sandwich when you get up to the front is going to be $20. It's only $6, right? So next time you're out on the road, you got a buddy with you, he's getting a little bit hungry. You say, hey, I know, let's go to Paul's Deli. They got amazing sandwiches. They're only $6, right? Word of mouth advertising. I mean, how many restaurants do you think there are, Matt, in 30-mile radius of here?
Hundreds.
Hundreds, right? How many of those do you see advertising on the newspaper or on the TV? Not too many, right? A few, maybe half, right? How do the other half survive?
I don't know.
Word of mouth advertising, right? Absolutely. If you have a great product and a great price, Matt, people are going to talk, right? So the owner sat down, they said, how can we capitalize on this? And they took a portion of our advertising budget, it was over $1 million, and they broke it up into individual rebates to give away under these special incentive programs to help us advertise, right? And there's only a couple things that you have to do to be part of the program, Matt. The first thing is an evaluation savings letter within 90 days. 3 sentences, 1 paragraph, how much money you're saving, what you like about what we did to the home. We use those as testimonials in our home shows and trade shows, okay? Is that something you think you'd be willing to do for us?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It just shows, what you liked about what we did, how much money you're saving on the bills. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
They'd also like you to include a photo of what we did to the home, okay, what kind of upgrades, all right? They also require 3 homeowner referrals. 3 names and 3 phone numbers of people who live in the state of Florida. We're going to try to call those folks and set up an evaluation just like the one we did here today. If they say yes, we go do one. If they say no, well, we don't go do one, right? Matt, even if all 3 people say no, we don't want to do one of those energy evaluations, you're still qualified and eligible for the program. Does that seem fair?
It does.
Okay, great. You also have to cooperate with our install department on time and day. And believe it or not, Matt, this is one of the biggest ones for us, and I'll show you why. Matt, let's say that, this is us. And let's say that this is our coverage area. And these represent some of the installs that we have to do tomorrow, Matt. We don't want our installers to have to go out, come back, go out, come back, go out, come back, go out, come back, go out, come back. We want to be able to go out, connect all the dots, and come back home. That makes our install department 44% more efficient, keeps them working, and keeps them busy, right? Well, let's say we got a customer here. They came down to our showroom floor and they bought a package from us for $18,946, right? $1,400 of that cost went towards permitting, engineering, and install. If they want us to be at their house at 10 o'clock, we're going to be there at 9:45 wearing bells and whistles. After all, they paid $1,400 for install. They deserve for us to be on time, right? Joan? Matt? Absolutely. Let's say we got another customer here. Right, and these customers want us to be there at 3 o'clock. And they paid the $1,400 for install. They were a showroom floor customer that bought for the $18,946. If they want us to be there at 3, by golly, we're going to be there at 3 o'clock, right? Well, let's say that this is you, Matt. What they're going to do is they're going to say, hey, Matt, we can be in your area sometime between 11 and 1. That way you're not mad if we're a little bit early or a little bit late. But the good news is, since we're scheduling your install, conveniently around 2 of these paid installs, we take the overages from our paid installs to pay for all the installs under these programs, which means that your installation costs would be 0. Does that make sense, Matt? Would you be willing to cooperate with our install department on time and day, help save yourself that $1,400?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. The next thing that they require under the word of mouth program is that you give us 3 copies of your power bills. A copy of your power bill from today when I did the evaluation, a copy of the power bill next month after the work has been done, and then a month after that, okay? They just want to steadily show the decline of your energy costs, right? We use those and attach them to your evaluation savings letters in our home shows as well. Does that seem fair?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the last thing they ask is that you give us a simple yes, accept or decline at the time of presentation. Give us a simple yes, you like it, or a simple no, you don't. Is that something you think you can do for us, Matt?
It is.
Joan? Okay, great. Let me show you exactly what this means to you.